Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set. The fans are buzzing. And two teams ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Outside Bosch. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Here's Vandersloot. Johnson from outside. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, he can hit that. Nice shot there from Johnson to drop in the triple.
Pass to Mourning. Takes it inside. And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, he knew the defense would be there when he started the drive. He expected the contact.
And both free throws good for Mourning.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And Johnson now top of the key. To the left wing. Here's Vandersloot.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is this engaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Trains the three-pointer. Johnson's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Grizzlies.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And a four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to put him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim. Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And knocking down threes is so key. It makes defenses come out of the paint and gives your team some space to operate.
Now, here's Wade. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. And here's Booker from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
And I love the confidence Booker has. He didn't even stop to think before letting that one go.
Buries it from three-point range.
You could see she wanted that one. Comes right back with the three of her own.
And the dunk by Mourning.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
You know, teams are going to have to watch out for Wade in the open floor. He gets up court in a heartbeat.
Down low. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Right wing. Booker outside. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. There's the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Baseline J on the way. Got a piece of it.
Well, he timed that block perfectly and got it cleanly without fouling. Nice job.
Virginia Beach making a switch here. Nice shot by Thompson.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And Nene slams it in.
Oh, a big man with a big finish.
Here's Vandersloot. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Wade. Thompson with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Chamberlain a screen. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Jalen Johnson, he's been the guy making things happen for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Here's Randall. Shot clock at 6. And Randall throws it down.
Emphatic finish by Randall. I love when he's forceful around the hoop.
Outside Thomas. And here's Edwards. No scoring in this one. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Thomas with the ball. Out defended by Randall. And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Memphis leading by 6. Here's Johnson. Pass to Chamberlain. Stolen by Wade. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Stolen by Thompson. It's stolen by Wade. All alone. A slam dunk by Wade.
And there's the youth. Wade jumping out of the gym.
Thompson outside. Fires away from way outside. Virginia Beach trails by 4. Here's... Oh, my goodness.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Virginia Beach working the ball around now. Here goes Edwards. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Chamberlain a screen. Thompson outside to the paint. It's stolen by Edwards. For Memphis, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So both teams making some changes here. And he can't get the first one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The drive by Wade. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Johnson surveying the floor. Johnson double teamed. Pass to Chamberlain. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Here's Bosch. Young with the steal. Fires the three. Virginia Beach pulls it in. To the middle. Out to Wade. From 17 feet out. Thompson outside. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And Memphis making a change here. Memphis leading. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. And here's Booker from the arc. Thompson with the rebound. To the inside. Johnson. The kick out to Young. Back to Johnson. 2 on the clock. Jump shot is good. Johnson's got 10 points.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Grizzlies up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Vandersloot. Gobert the screen. The shot by Vandersloot, no good. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Johnson, that's for 2. Here's the 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7.
Well, every season, Johnson seems to take another leap. What a big night for him. You have to be excited about this guy's future.
Here's Booker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Well, he got the position he wanted in the paint and got the defender to overcommit and got himself to the line.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Thompson, left side. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
Outside Bosch. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Bosch. Shot clock at 5. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Bosch has got his second bucket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Inside, Klay Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson can be fast and nimble on the drive, catching him unprepared.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Virginia Beach trails by 8. Gobert with the block.
Stellar defense. Gobert will have him thinking twice about bringing it inside again.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The offensive rebound. Pass to Vandersloot. Thompson outside. 4 on the clock. Johnson the screen. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, Gobert making good on the threat of his height and length. Just hammering it down.
Pass to Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
I love how she moved the ball right there, setting it up on a platter.
Here's Bowen. Takes the 3. It's good from long range. Bowen's got the lead up to 12 now for Memphis.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Vandersloot. Virginia Beach trails by 10. Here's Beckers. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not the tallest player, but Beckers makes the most of what she's got.
Pass to Gobert. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Now Gobert. And so it's Memphis in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Wade. Outside Millsap. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Millsap's got his first bucket in this one. Young with the ball. Inside. Shoots from the right block. Indeed, Chamberlain drops it in.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Outside Thomas. Driving inside. Out to Wade. Three-pointer. D-Wade hits from deep.
And Wade is very selective from this area, but he can absolutely knock down the triple.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Here's Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
And you're not going to get an easier deuce than that, straight to the basket.
Here's Johnson, and it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Edwards can't hit.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And right now, the D has no answer.
Out to Wade. Wade penetrating. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And it looks like this is where Wade's at his best. Moving, playing downhill.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure.
Well, I like how he brought the defender in close. Good work to get to the line.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8.
And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade's. This young man's ceiling is sky high.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. Johnson outside. Johnson double teamed. Pass to Gobert. To the paint. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Well, you know, Gobert is only going to shoot it when he gets a high percentage look like that.
The muscle from Edwards.
Great body control there. This is how you execute close to the basket.
Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Bosch. To the inside. Mourning. Wilson with the block. Now here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Bosch.
This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Important points for Mourning. Zoe is a winner, and he wants the ball in that situation. And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
That might be the play of the game.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Back to Johnson. Memphis moving it around. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And he can't stop the run as he misses. To take the lead.
Meet me at the rim. She soars up to defend the iron, and her teammates are loving that run.
Here is Edwards. Oh, off target.
Yeah, that's the kind of defensive effort we've come to expect from Gobert.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. Wow, guys, what are their best options now?
And in this situation, they have to go all out for a quick steal on the inbound play. Everyone will be looking for the steal, and if they don't get it, then you resort to the foul.
And that's an intentional foul. Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Boy, that is clutch. Now go out and guard that three-point line.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. And she can't get the first one to drop, and that's a tough one to miss. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. What a show they put on here. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Pass to Mourning. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Mourning.
Incredibly athletic play by Mourning, slicing through traffic to get his shot.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. Here's Holiday. In the corner, it's Neesmith. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. And Holiday, here we go. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Holiday saw the opening and took full advantage.
There's Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Albuquerque shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Out of bounds, it'll be Albuquerque's ball.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. Here's Smith. Shot from the inbound. And he sinks the layup.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket.
That's just terrific defense. Coaches love when their players make a statement like that on this end.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
What a take by Holiday. Even though he's a little older now, he still possesses impressive speed.
Now here's Bosch. Second chance shot. Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
Yeah, and Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
A timely pass to take full advantage of the opening. Great stuff.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now here's Booker. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And it's Wade with the ball for Virginia Beach. It's a 5-point game. Here's Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
An all-around talent. Wade is outstanding at involving his guys.
Here's Holiday. Rejected by Booker.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And the shot is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 points.
just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
They've got to be careful. A big key to beating them is keeping Booker off the line as much as possible.
That one misses.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He's been good as gold up until that point. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar, and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, nice dish by Williams. An aspect of his game that's sometimes overlooked, but Jalen is really good at making the right read.
For three, Edwards. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 5 points in the game.
But nothing better than knocking down the triple.
Off with the layup. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Albuquerque out in front, up by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for Albuquerque.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's how you finish off a possession.
And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus. Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Thompson outside. Back to Thomas. And the jam by Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, well, that's on the defense. They got to put out a little more effort to keep that from happening.
Here's Holiday. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Isaiah Thomas.
An aggressive drive by Holiday, putting the defense in a compromising situation there.
Virginia Beach making a switch here.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Back to Bosch. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. For Albuquerque, they've gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
I like that from White, attacking the heart of that defense.
Virginia Beach trails by 10. Pass to Bosch. Tries again. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Kemp with the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The shot by Beck is no good.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
To the paint. Can they get it? Pass to Mourning. Another shot. And it's sent back by Hill.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you better bring it or it's going to get rejected.
Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Fires the three. Drops in the tray. And Albuquerque leads by 15.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Up again, and Hill throws it down.
Timeout. That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Bosch over Kemp. And it's sent back by Kemp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bosch. Rebound by Albuquerque.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And so it's Albuquerque with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Hill. Wade with the block.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball plays.
Albuquerque shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Well, great job to push it up the court with the pass, and they get a nice transition score.
Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Here's Beck. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
And so here's Albuquerque. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
Well, White is a solid athlete. He's more than capable of getting up for these kind of throwdowns.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. Here's Hill. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. And that's now 9 points for Hill.
And Smith already understands you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Virginia Beach, they've missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Oh, the free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
Here's Holiday. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Here's Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it. Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Edwards brings the double team. And stolen by Booker. Ahead. Here's Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Wade. Back to Booker. And it's Wade in the corner. The kick out to Bosch. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Wade. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. Some changes for Albuquerque. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And you think Booker is all finesse? Think again.
Here's Kemp. And the rebound goes to Nene. Virginia Beach trails by 18. Here's Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Second shot opportunity.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What a take. You love to see guys getting aggressive, getting downhill. Great effort.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Booker looking around. 4 on the clock. That one no good. And so it's Albuquerque holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Virginia Beach trails by 18. Holiday with the block.
A true defensive expert. Holiday using awareness to get there for a denial.
Here's Thompson. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Thompson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Virginia Beach. And an intentional foul right there. Here's White. And that comes off the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. And Albuquerque leads by 18. Here's Thomas. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. And here comes White, leading the fast break. And Smith with the stuff.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
I mean, what more can you do when it comes to interior defense? That's perfect.
That one good for 2. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Albuquerque?
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And he makes that one.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Pass to White. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. Takes a 3. Booker pulls it in. Virginia Beach trails by 20. From deep, buries the deep ball.
No doubt Booker has tremendous confidence in that jumper. Feels like he can score from anywhere.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to it. Didn't look ready to receive it. At least they've got some room for error, but still a poor possession there.
And I love the total commitment from Booker against the foul. He doesn't just give up on the attempt.
Free throw good, Booker. He's perfect from the line this time. Albuquerque leading by 15. Outside, Smith. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Rips it down with two hands.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. Right side, White. 5 to shoot. And there's the dunk.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Going inside, and he jams it in.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And here's Holiday. White outside. Driving inside. And that one is good.
Cunning drive by White. He saw a hole and took advantage.
Edwards. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. That does not go. Booker fires. And he misses the J.
Yeah, even though he was open, those leaners are tough to make.
Bosch tries in. And so Albuquerque takes the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Greetings, everyone. An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports. We're so glad you could join us. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. To the inside. And the dunk by Mourning.
And right off the tip, they get the early offense. Defense looks like it might be running late tonight.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Oh, nice pass to set that bucket up.
Booker looking around. Goes up on the high post. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And the confidence this kid has in his shot is something else. Booker isn't afraid to let it fly.
Bosh with the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Stay out here.
Mourning with the screen. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning.
Well, look, adding unnecessary difficulty to a shot is something that drives coaches crazy. Stick to the basics whenever you can.
Now, here's SGA. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And here's Edwards following Chris Bosh's three. Edwards, good.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Jordan. Stolen by Bosh. Edwards inside. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Richmond.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
The drive, the willpower. Of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
That's the Mourning. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now, here's SGA. And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Richmond shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
So both teams making some changes here.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Edwards with the block.
Well, he timed that block perfectly and got it cleanly without fouling. Nice job.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And the dunk by SGA.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Richmond. He got into double digits. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Richmond so far. Guys?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Richmond leading by 12. Here's Doncic. They get the rebound. Knocks it loose. Pass to Millsap. Stolen by Bosch. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball.
Oh, he just erases the shot there with a well-timed block.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Puts the move on, and he sinks the layup. Doncic has got the lead up to 14 now for Richmond.
And once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to Dawkins. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Here's Wade. A dunk by Dwayne Wade.
And how about the leaping ability of Wade? What a finish.
And they double up Jordan. And the wide open shot from Green. Hits the three-point bomb. Green's got 6 points.
Nothing better than knocking down the triple.
Inside, here's Millsap. Rebounded by Richmond.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Thomas, that's good.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Stolen by Bosch. Here's Wade. Oh, and the jam by Wade. What a play.
And there's the youth. Wade jumping out of the gym.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Richmond. 9-point game. Driving in for three. That one's in, his first shot this game.
A lot of confidence from George shooting the three early in his career.
Booker, right side. Booker on the move.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Three-pointer. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Richmond leading by 13. Pass to Edwards. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Booker with the drive.
And the coaching staff loves when Booker attacks. Puts the pedal to the metal there.
And stolen by Booker. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Bosch. Thompson outside. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And so it's Richmond. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Richmond leading by 9. Pass to Green. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jordan on the wing. Stolen by Wade. Stolen by Bosch. Michael Jordan on the wing. A baseline J. Basket counts. Jordan's got the first field goal of the second half for Richmond.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
The rebound by Alonzo Mourning. Virginia Beach trails by 11. Oh, Booker going downhill.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Pass to Mourning. And it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Yeah, he just put his head down and went to work on the drive.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Green, no luck. Here's Edwards. He takes it in. And stolen by Jordan. Here's SGA. And it. We welcome you to our 2K Sports broadcast. Some great basketball in store for you. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Now, here is Irving. Outside Bosch. The 3-ball. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Booker, right side. Inside. Mourning can't make it work.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Outside Irving. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bosch. And the layup's good off the glass.
Points in close are always something coaches strive for.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Booker with it. And Bosch picks him up defensively.
An awesome distributor. Booker's floor awareness and understanding of when to dish it is a real weapon.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Wade on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
Love the concentration from Wade. Totally committed to finding a high percentage shot.
To the paint. And stolen by Mourning. And then Bosch with the jam.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Out to Thompson. Johnson for 3. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Got a piece of it. Back to Edwards. Uncovered. And there's Virginia Beach with another bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Goes up at the stripe, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Brunson. Outside Bosch. And the dunk by Bosch.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Booker's shot is good. Booker's got 5. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Albuquerque. 4-point game. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by Bosch. Here's Aldridge. Over Mourning. Out to Thompson. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Virginia Beach leads by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Virginia Beach is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Outside for Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Millsap. Virginia Beach needs to get off a shot here. Rebound by Albuquerque. And here's Thompson. On the wing, Green. Drops in the layup for 2.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Oh, here's Edwards. Here's Thomas. Good. Thomas got his first basket.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Brunson being aggressive.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Now here's Brunson. Isaiah Thomas missing his last shot. Count that one.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. To the inside. Wembanyama.
Well, when you're giving up dunks like that, you know you're not doing enough defensively.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, just look at that power. Edwards is unbelievable.
Now here's Brunson. Takes it off the glass. Brunson's got the game tied up here for Albuquerque.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Outside, Green. Outside, Aldridge. On the wing, Irving. Aldridge a screen. Down low. And Aldridge slams it in.
Given his shooting ability, Irving presents a ton of problems in the pick and roll.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Here's Booker. He's got 5. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
And the confidence this kid has in his shot is something else. Booker isn't afraid to let it fly.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Irving. Yep, that one goes in there. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for Albuquerque.
Almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
They get the rebound. It's Millsap with the drive. Bosh, no one around him. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so Booker will bring it up for Virginia Beach. The drive by Booker.
And the coaching staff loves when Booker attacks. Puts the pedal to the metal there.
Left side, Irving. Stolen by Bosch. Here's Mourning. They get it back. And stolen by Thompson. Back to Irving. Driving in. Sweet little floater. Irving's got 6.
And you got to love when Irving attacks the defense, knows how to get it done on the drop.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
The youngster showing no fear on his way in. Wade there with the nice finish.
Bosch, the screen. To the middle. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 6 points for Chris Bosch.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Irving misses. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade on the wing. And stolen by Thompson. Back to Irving. Right side Aldridge. Just 5 to shoot. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:37 left to play here in the third. The kick out to Aldridge. Good on the three-point shot. Aldridge has got 5 now.
Well, Aldridge has his feet planted and was set to fire. They just had to put the ball in his hands.
Booker with no one around, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Bosch. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
And Bosch, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
Virginia Beach making a switch here. Both free throws good from Bosch.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Booker. Thompson outside. 16 feet away. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Thompson's got it all tied up now for Virginia Beach.
A true shooter, Thompson can adjust his touch perfectly for that mid-range.
And there's the call on Nene. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Albuquerque shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Stolen by Thompson. And here we go, Albuquerque, fast break. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Well, you can never hustle too hard in transition, and he really made sure they converted on the break.
Here's Thomas. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Thomas got his second bucket of the game to go. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Albuquerque out in front. They lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Brunson. Brunson draws the double. Outside Irving. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Virginia Beach pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And that's the baby-faced assassin. Thomas, he'll smile at you, and then he'll cut your legs out from under you.
Outside, Green. The kick out to Irving. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. On the wing, Irving. Brunson draws the double. And stolen by Thomas. Thompson for 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So both teams changing it up here. Johnson outside. And he jams it in.
And how about the vertical of Johnson? Excellent at just getting up to drop the hammer.
Here's Wade. Booker brings the fans to their feet.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
Just 5 on the clock. 18 feet away. Booker there for the rebound. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Wade inside.
And this team already trusts in Wade's ability to nail the big shot. Very impressive.
From 19, that one goes.
Well, we talk about icing his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot. Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Bosch double teamed. Johnson with it. And Bosch picks him up defensively. Johnson attacking. A huge two-handed slam.
And that shot could have a huge impact on the outcome of this game. Big-time bucket.
Booker looking around. And there's the drive. Got it to go off the glass.
Huge bucket from Booker, playing beyond his years.
And there's the 3.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Oh, what a finish.
Important points for Mourning. Zoe is a winner, and he wants the ball in that situation.
Here's Johnson. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer. Good.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Mourning. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Johnson outside. Nails the triple.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here's Peckers, and that's an intentional foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of two is good. That increases their lead to 6.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Out of bounds, it'll be Albuquerque's ball. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And she commits the intentional foul. It's the first that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And so Albuquerque takes the win. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set. The fans are buzzing. And two teams ready to go. On tap tonight, it's the Bronx going up against Virginia Beach. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. And here's Bosch for three. Edwards looking it over. Bronx grabs the miss.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And it's sent back by Bosch.
So using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block. Now, I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now here's Bosch. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And Bosch, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
And so Bosch nails both of them.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Shot on the wing. Fader on the way. Morning's shot is good. Morning's got his second basket.
Check out Morning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
Well, a smart basketball play here. She creates the high-value three-pointer with the kick-out.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
Right side Bosch. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Wade. Here's Edwards. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Talk about a guy who runs the floor. Edwards gets down there on the fast break so quickly.
Pass to Beckers. It's stolen by Edwards. In transition, here comes Virginia Beach. It's tipped. Here's Wade going inside, and Wade slams it in.
And it looks like this is where Wade's at his best, moving, playing downhill.
Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Virginia Beach.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, doing it with speed and style. Edwards putting on a show at the rim.
Mobley misses. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And stolen by Thomas. McDyess with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. And it's the Bronx with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Edwards, that's good.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Here's Edwards. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Virginia Beach leads by just... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Virginia Beach is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Bronx making a switch here. On defense, the Bronx. They trail by 3. Here's Edwards. What a sweet jam by Edwards.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Pass to Mourning. And here's Edwards. Here's Nene. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Virginia Beach leading by 5. Nice move. And Nene slams it in.
Well, you can see that Edwards isn't trying to do it all on his own. He's also looking for shots for others out there.
And another miss by the Bronx. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Timeout call, Bronx. The Bronx trails by 9. Driving the lane. And the basket by Beckers.
Well, listen, if you're defending Beckers, the last thing you want to do is allow her to get to the rim.
Back to Thomas. Wade outside. Pass to Bosh. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wade. Millsap. Great positioning on the putback. Millsap's got the lead up to 9 now for Virginia Beach.
And the play succeeds because Millsap comes to the court hungry. He chases down boards and second chance opportunities.
Bosh will bring it up for the Bronx. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. For the Bronx, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Bobbed up there for Edwards. And out of bounds as the Bronx gains possession.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Beckers. Here's Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
Yeah, and Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Thomas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
For Virginia Beach, they've not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. And both free throws good for Thomas.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. And here's Millsap from the arc. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. Here's Mourning. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. Morning's got 6 points.
Incredibly athletic play by Morning, slicing through traffic to get his shot.
Thomas inside. Back to Edwards. And Morning sends it back.
And this is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it. And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
They get it back. And the dunk by Bosch.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And it's Virginia Beach with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Bronx trails by 6. Mobley up top. This one for 3. Chris Bosch with the rebound. Here's Wade. Wade muscling it up and in.
Love the concentration from Wade. Totally committed to finding a high percentage shot.
Count it. Wade's got the lead up to 10 now for Virginia Beach.
Some solid passing there. There's a great atmosphere on a team when you're creating opportunities for your teammates.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
Out to Edwards. Fades and shoots. Bronx grabs the miss. In the corner, it's Mobley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Virginia Beach leading by 6. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Timeout called, the Bronx. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Beckers to the paint. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
An elite scorer. Bosch can be the man, a guy you go to every trip down the floor.
Wade outside. Booker looking around. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Bosch. The Bronx trails by 6. Here's Beckers. And there's the call on Bosch. That's his first foul. Bronx making a switch here. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And Towns throws it down.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Here's Bosch. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Chris Bosch. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
That's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Towns with it. Picked up by Aldridge. The kick out to Bosch. Got a hand on it.
I mean, what more can you do when it comes to interior defense? That's perfect.
Beckers grabs the rebound. Fast break, the Bronx. And then Bosch with the jam.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it.
Here's Beckers. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. Here's the Bronx. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Thompson for the triple. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Here's Beckers. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Floats it up for Millsap. Stolen by Thomas. And there's the call on Bosch. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Thomas. To take the lead. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Bronx leads by 2. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bronx.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Here's Bosch. Virginia Beach pulls it in. It's tipped. Stolen by Bosch. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
All night he's been recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach trails by 4. Booker left side. And that one's good by Bosch.
Hey, some scouts felt Devin Booker would be best as a point guard. That's how good a passer he is.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Fantastic finish by Booker.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Here's Beckers. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Mourning throws it down.
Yeah, I love the athleticism of Mourning. More so, though, the motor. And you saw it on display there with the alley-oop.
Pass to Edwards. And stolen by Booker. Here's Mourning to the middle. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last. .158 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wade. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
And I like seeing Wade challenge the defense on the attack, forcing the issue there and drawing the foul.
To the wing right side. Here's Beckers. Pass to Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
Important points for Mourning. Zoe is a winner, and he wants the ball in that situation.
Here's Booker. Back to Mourning. The wide open look here for Bosch. They get the rebound. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. Edwards at the rim.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots. And not a stranger to the bright lights. Bosch, cool as a cucumber on that one.
Morning. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. The Bronx leading by 4. Pass to Bosch. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. Pass to Mourning, and it's Wade in the corner. Fast break, the Bronx. Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
And stolen by Thompson. In transition, here comes Virginia Beach. So it's the Bronx picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. My friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you later on.
right here! Oh! No!
Back up, back up. No. Hey, take that shot.
Throw up! Hey, yo, right here! Rip that!
Stay on here.
Right here!
Oh, get that.
Hey!
Yo, shut up. Get it.
Good way to grab it! Keep taking that strong.
You can't fly with me.
That's the way
swing
to
it.
push it down.
I see him.
Come get it! Take that, baby! Hey, who got him?
I'll take it.
Hey.
I got him. Pick!
Step out.
Yo, keep moving! Yo,
Yo,
keep
man, where
moving!
you get it?
Hey, bounce it out! I got no answer for you!
You got me.
Yo! Stay there! Hey! Hey, come on, get up on him! No! Hey, yo, ball! You got him! Switch! Screen! Shot! I got it! Oh, foul!
Hey, yo, right here.
Someone tee him up.
Hey, yo,
I got
here.
It's raining! Pop it! Yo, watch him! Hey, come to the side!
Hey, yo, right here.
Box him out! That's all you!
Shot.
They don't know how to guard you! You can't guard me! Hey, swing it! Shot! Hey, yo, right here! Hey, don't let him
catch your
down.
breath.
Yo, watch him.
Hey, yo, right here! I got it! Shut up! Keep shooting that!
I got him.
Keep taking that strong.
You can't fly with me. No. Oh, get that. Shot. Yo, get on him, yo.
Oh, right here.
Hey, yo, right here. I got it.
Hey, yo, right here.
Stay on here. Shut up. What's that? Roll up.
Hey, take it.
Roll on me, let's go.
Hey, who got him?
Yo, man, way to get it.
Yo, keep moving.
Hey, swing it.
Yo, keep moving.
Oh, pick that.
Trifecta. It's raining.
Come get it. I see him. Stay there.
What's that? That's the way I flush it down.
Hey, balance it out. Shot. Yeah, keep taking that.
Oh, get in.
Oh, get some. Who got ball? Hey, take that shot. I'll take it.
Oh,
Hey, come on, same team.
Hey, come inside. Hey, come inside. Yeah.
I got your help. Hey, big. I got ball. No.
I got no answer for you. You can't guard me.
Yo, watch him. Box out. Hey, come on, get up on him.
Hey, yo, right here.
Shot.
What's that?
Hey, yo, right here. Come on, man, help out.
You.
Big. Yo, watch him.
Right here.
Put it back up.
Shut up. Go get it.
Good board. Ball up. And one. What's up? Hey, whose man is this?
Oh, what a beast!
Hey, who got him? Hey, swing it!